Tattoos, amazing views. Most see beautiful paintings in museums. Without another person, you can see them. Our body, the most mobile canvas to display what we believe in. Marks upon us that are permanent, to affirm what meant so much to us. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. Tattoos should be the same. So when we can't speak, tattoos can do so for us. Some only give pens and paper all the glory, when tattoos are still a way to tell your story.
Come on with me. Basically, I have 2 tattoos. They both mean something to me. I don't believe in getting tattoos without it meaning something. One of them is a cross with a ribbon going through it. Inside the ribbon it says, "Make it do what it do." It's a tattoo that I got with my older brother. He has the same tattoo here. We got it when my father passed away during my junior year of high school. It's just kind of a tribute to him. Make it do what it do is something that he used to always say. So just something to always, remind me of.
Okay, so my name is Danielle Odom. I'm a 4th year psychology major, and I have 2 tattoos. I was 21 when I first got my first tattoo. It's actually right here on my thigh. It says, "Keep moving forward." It actually didn't hurt that much as I expected it to. So it says keep moving forward, which just means that no matter what struggles you're going through life, just keep pushing and you'll get through them. Don't let anything stop you from completing all your goals and what you want to do in life, and just keep moving forward. Don't give up.
Got tattoos. Out here with Cam.
Out here with Cam?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the question is, what made you get your tattoo? What is the story behind it?
Okay, I have 8. Which one would you like to know?
Whichever one you feel the most like.
I'll probably say the most important one to me is my wrist one. It's what was Jesus do, Ben? And I used to play football with them on. My last senior game, my high school game, snapped off. And I was 18, so my mom was like, "Get a tattoo." So I tattooed it on Native American, so Cherokee and Choctaw. So I just had the idea of, since the continent of Africa is big enough, you can put the 2 tribes as the logo in there.
Okay.
So it was just
So
heritage, yeah.
But out of all your tattoos, which one would you say hurt the most?
Probably this one, because I couldn't flex or nothing. The leg one. This, a little bit on the vein, but that one probably hurt the most.
Yeah, for the most part, because every time when we meet somebody new or somebody who doesn't have tattoos, the first question they ask is "Oh, did it hurt?" and stuff. They be all freaked out about getting their first tattoo. You probably don't get any more.
Yeah, my first tattoo, the one on the arm, all in here, that didn't hurt. None of them hurt until that's when my thumb was twitching, and then the one on my calf.
Hi, I'm Mia Mercado. I'm 20 years old, and my major is music theory. And this is my story.
Okay, so how old were you when you got your first tattoo?
12.
Well, really?
Yeah. I have a lot, that's why.
Okay, and did they hurt?
The one on my ribs, one of those.
Which one of your tattoos has the most personal story?
The one on my sleeve. This one, I think.
Wow. That's a lot of detail.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, I actually got it because, I went through a lot of, trials in my life. I've been really personal. I was abused and assaulted probably 2 years ago. And I was struggling through depression and anxiety, trying to get back on my feet. And I got this tattoo. Each thing has a meaning. There's a wolf because everything's to remind me that I'm strong. So I got a warrior because they're known for winning the battles with the strength of their heart, and the wolves because they never fear their enemies, and the water just because it's always flowing, and I chose the weapon as a bow and arrow because you can only shoot an arrow forward, and the moon is because a part of it is always hidden, and I feel like that's just like how my character is.
Hi, my name is Ajay Allen, and this is my story. Around my senior year of high school, I decided I want to get my first tattoo, and I got music notes behind my ear, right there with stars, because at that time I had just started writing my own music and poetry, and I do sing at the time, so I was taking the path of music and ways to help venture out, like instead of talking to people, it's my escape.
Hi, my name is Alba, and I got a tattoo of a seahorse right here because I had a dream one time that I was a seahorse, and I looked up the meaning, and it was basically like meaning that I embraced my individuality and uniqueness, and I really liked it because like I think it did resemble what that means to me. So, and my favorite band is called Hello Seahorse, so I just thought it was like the perfect tattoo to get. So yeah.
Alright, this is Nicole. Nicole, how do you feel about tattoos?
Honestly, tattoos are ugly. I would never do them. No, I'm just kidding. My mom won't let me, so I will never get tattoos. And I'm very intolerant to pain, so I probably cry. Wouldn't get them.
Wow.
Hi, my name is Troy Chalmers, and this is the story behind my tattoo. I'm gonna start.
Yeah.
Alright, so my first tattoo I got, excuse the motorcycle burn, but the first tattoo I got is a trident. Growing up as a kid, I've always been really into Greek mythology. Poseidon was my favorite Greek god, and I used to read Greek mythology like left and right. I used to read all the Percy Jackson books. I would read all the stories, watch every single Greek movie, and a lot of people like to have like tattoos for strength, and they'll have it in their own way. And like my way of showing, or my way of getting a tattoo of strength was to get Poseidon's trident on my back, which is his symbol of power. So I wanted to get the trident, and this is like the waves and stuff behind it, and yeah, so that's my strength tattoo.
Alright, so how do you feel about tattoos?
Okay, so tattoos are actually, they're unique. Tattoos give people a chance to, it's a form of art that people try to express on their bodies. I feel like some tattoos mean something for some people, some tattoos are just cool, it's a trend, but it is what it is. Hurry up.
My name is Sierra, and here's the story behind my tattoo. My tattoo is right here. I don't know, can you see it?
Yeah.
It says MM for L, and like my last name is Miller. And like my family, we've been through like a lot of stuff together, so that's like kind of how we like banded together. It stands for like Miller Mom for Life. It's really corny, but like we all have it, and yeah.
Oh, that's hard. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a little family tradition?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Family first.
I feel that.
The one that's most important to me is on the back of my calves. On the back of my calves, it says the only thing worse than being blind John Nash is on the side of no vision.
Ready.
Hi, my name is Rosa Quiñones, and I have a tattoo that's a sun and the moon. My sun is to represent the light that I have in my future, and the moon, it just shows the darkness that I've had, but I always see my light.
Hi, my name is Anthony Lumberson. I work here in the student union. I'm here to talk about tattoos and the reason why I got tattoos. I was at a young age and I had a close family member that was very close to me. It was like my brother, it was my cousin. And for his memory to live on, I got a tattoo of his face and a quote for him. So, because he meant so much to me, I just wanted to make sure I always carried him around with me. So that was my biggest thing. That's why I have a tattoo.
Thank you. San Bernardino, correct?
Yes, in 2016. And her newspaper article was basically just highlighting that San Bernardino was really bad at the time. It didn't really highlight what happened to her as a person. So I got this one just so I could be an advocate for those who can't be an advocate for.
You have a story behind my tattoos. These tattoos, this one represents my father's birthday and this one represents my mother's birthday. I always knew I wanted tattoos, but I wanted my first tattoos to commemorate them because they've obviously like influenced my life and they've made me the person who I am.
Hi, my name is Mercedes and my tattoo is in Arabic. It says believe in English. The reason I got this tattoo was because when I was younger I had a really hard time growing up, and I've always like had posters or like I always drew something like that to me representing belief, like to always believe that there is something to look forward to believe that life will get better, and just like mainly to believe in yourself as well, that you will get through whatever challenges you get through. So even now, looking at it, like just reminds me every day, and just gives me a little bit more hope.
For my 19th birthday, I got in a really bad car accident, and I rode my car on the freeway, and I literally crawled out of the car, after hanging by my throat and the seatbelt and all of that. And after being in bed, unable to move on my birthday, I felt it was only right to go get some kind of reminder, some kind of tattoo, something that meant a lot to me, always let me know that life is precious, because it can be taken from you. So that's what inspired this, and that's what inspired the smoke going through, because I prevailed, I came through, I came out, I didn't break any bones, I'm here today and I'm alive and I'm strong, so.
Hi, my name is Emily Reyes and this is the story behind my tattoo. So this is my first one. She's a little mermaid. Basically when I saw her, I was related to her. She wanted to become a human and she wanted to become part of this other world that she always strive to be in. And I saw myself in that because I love mermaids and I also related to her story. It's like us in college, it's like we want to be part of something bigger. We want to become some part of another world. And since she had to go through obstacles to get her feet in order to become part of that world, she lost her voice. So I related as that you have to go through thick and thin in this life to get to where you want to be. And even though she did this whole thing for a boy, I saw it as success for me, as I want to thrive in this world. I want to become part of this bigger world that I always dreamed about.
It's called a mandala. It represents wholeness and the value of life. It represents the world, the sun, the moon, and the community between human beings.
Hi, my name is Lauren Matuin, and this is the story behind my tattoo. So, just explain it. So I got a koi fish, and then from here is the bottom of the dragon, and then the dragon's going up. And then on the inside is a lotus. So the way I wanted it was have everything swimming up, because there's a story in Asian cultures that koi fish swimming up a waterfall and makes it to the top and it's gonna transform into a dragon. So I make it seem like it's like my life story.
Hi, my name is Mariah Mitchell, and here's the story behind my tattoo. And it's always them that I carry you. And I actually got it from my sister. She's really spiritual and she's always gone through a lot of things, and as well as myself, and we've always stood next to each other. So what it basically means is when you thought you couldn't go any further, God was always right there next to you and he was holding you, and when you thought you couldn't make it past the situation, he was the one taking you past it. So yeah.
Say why have a list, because people will be
Alright, why you gotta live?
okay. Are you recording me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi everybody, my name, I have a list, it's so bad. Okay, my name is Araya Muller. I have a list because I just got my tongue pierced, so excuse that. But so this is the story behind my tattoos. I have this one. It's the Serenity Prayer. serenity prayer. And do you want me to say what it says? So it says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So the reason why I got this tattoo is just because there's a lot of things that are out of your control, and that's been like a huge thing in my life. Like there's a lot of things that I have no control over, and so I feel like this prayer resembles that like perfectly.
Hi, my name is Jay Wow, and this is the story of my snake tattoo. I got this tattoo when I was 32 years old. I got a lot of people get their tattoos when they're young, but I get mine later in life. This tattoo I got right around the time I was getting married. I did a lot of soul searching, and I did a lot of I did a lot of things around self-knowledge when I was getting married. And one of the things I did is a lot of spiritual work. And my spiritual background is atypical. I practice what's called shamanic journey, which is a technique of accessing altered states of consciousness. And I do it using drum beats. So unlike the stereotypes where you have to access it using drugs, I access it using a repetitive drum beat. And this tattoo actually came to me in a vision that I had during a 4-day fast and mountain climb that I took around the time of my getting married. And I was asked to get the tattoo in a vision, and within a year or two I got that tattoo. I was also shown 2 other tattoos during that vision, and I've now gotten the second one, which you may or may not see later, and the third one is yet to come. So
I got down straight out of high school, like in the year 2012. Introduce myself, I'm Jaquan Rowland. I'm a student here at Cal State, sociology major. And we can show you guys some artwork. Right here I have a bird. It's supposed to be the background, some diamonds. I got a rose right here. Right here I got no regrets. That's my whole.
Sure. My name is Aaliyah, and the story behind my tattoos, I have basically 3. So this is my first tattoo. It's like an armband. It's not quite finished yet. I still have to. This is the main centerpiece of the armband. I'm still gonna get like a little skinny one at the bottom, a little black band, and another one at the top. The meaning behind this one is basically it's kind of like for a mourning or like a loss of someone that you like love and stuff. So this one is basically like I got this one. This is basically for like my mom and stuff like that. You don't necessarily really research more details behind that. I'm not really into like that, but this one's basically from my mom.
My name is Sefo, and this is my story about my tattoos. This piano tattoo I have right here represents that I've been playing the piano since I've been 9 years old.
So, did any of your tattoos hurt?
Yes.
Which one?
My foot. That one hurt really bad. Like, really bad.
Why'd you get that one?
So the lion, well actually I'm a Leo, but it also represents God. So God is often, referenced as the lion, and he's also like the lion and the lamb, so that perfect sacrifice for us, for our sins. But also Proverbs 28:1, it says that the righteous are bold as a lion. So it's also like
They say good guys ain't in style no more. Is this true? I beg to differ. They say good guys are hard to find these days. Is this true? I beg to differ. Oh yeah. Maybe you've been looking in the wrong place. Looking in the wrong place. Maybe you've been in the wrong place. Looking in the wrong place. Maybe you've been looking in the wrong place. Looking in the wrong place. Maybe you've been in the wrong place. Looking. perfect. I too have a past. I done broke some hearts before. They said, we don't draw these rules. Tatiana's everywhere. Everywhere on mine. We won't even try. Cause good girls can't be found. But is this true? I beg to differ. Oh yeah. Maybe you've been looking in the wrong place. Looking in the wrong place. Maybe you've been in the wrong place. Looking in the wrong place. Maybe you've been looking in the wrong place. Looking.